I've been asked to work a problem like this, which is normally grouped under business math or finance. It's a $1,400 loan at 17% interest compounded annually for 3 years. And we want to calculate the future value of the loan, how much compound interest, and the future value will be based on compound interest. Compound interest dollar amount and simple interest dollar amount. This is why I write a lot of this stuff on the board ahead of time. I'm struggling here. And what are the other two? I did some of my work ahead of time. The difference in the two. So 4 things. Difference in compound and simple interest. Which compound interest is going to be more interest, which if it's an investment, that's good. If it's a loan and we're paying the loan, then that's bad. So anyway, the future value of the loan is going to be based on the compound interest, and that's found, let's see, the future value is going to be equal to the principal, or the starting loan amount, right there, times 1 plus the rate raised to the time. Now this rate is a period rate, so if it's done, it has to be divided up over how many periods there are in a year. Fortunately, this problem is done annually, so that's only 1 period a year, so we don't have to do any division. And this is a period time. So since we are calculating annually, this formula would be future value. Let me compress my work here a little bit. Future value equals the 1,400, 1 plus, it's 17% a year, so it's that. And there's only 3 periods, because each period is a year, because it's compounded annually. If it's compounded semi-annually, twice a year for 3 years, then you have 6 periods, but you have to divide your interest rate in half because it's compounded twice a year. So this is the easier of these type of problems. You do this calculator workout, you find out it is 22, 42, 26. So that's the first answer, 22, 42, 26. The compound interest is the future value of the loan, 42.26, minus the initial value of the loan. So that difference is 842.26. Now, simple interest is not compounded, so it's going to be the same each year for the 3 years. So simple interest is just the rate times the, I think you normally see the interest is equal to the principal times the rate. And this is simple interest, so our interest in this case is 1,400 times the 17%, 0.17, and that gives me $238. That is each year. So for 3 years, we'd have 238 times 3, or $714 interest. And finally, we are asked the difference in the two. So to find the difference, 842.26 minus 714, and that gives us 128.26. So you get, there's $128.26 more interest when compounding it annually as opposed to simple interest.